Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm sending my blast. Emoji not here yet. Let me see. Is Emoji here? Oh, he is here. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get started. Let's get started. Emoji is here. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is On Your Glow with me, your host, Tantric Lover. I look a little crazy. Had a little crazy weekend, but we are going to get the show started and on the road. I'm super excited to have you guys all here with me today. Let me make sure my other guest is here before we get started. Not you call me. Um, um, excuse me one second. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get started. My lips are falling apart. It's crazy. Okay, welcome, 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 welcome to Own Your Own Glow. I am your host, Tantric Lover. We have two amazing guests on the show today. We have Brady and we have Ova. Super, super excited to have both of them here with me today. Before we get started, I'm going to go over a few rules just so we get it out of the way. This is a featured show, which means that it's currently on the platform. So there is absolutely no cursing. There is absolutely no trolling in the comments. If you troll in the comments, you'll be removed. If you are not a scheduled guest for this stream specifically, please do not request the box. I will not be able to have you in the box. There is no talking back to the guests like in a negative way. Anything like that you will be removed from the show. Skincare, Glow, Own Your Own Glow, Self Care Sundays, because Own Your Own Glow was formerly known as Self Care Sundays, is for both men and women. So if you would like to be a guest on the show, please message me, message Emoji J or Jazzy Got Options, and we would love to have you on the show. Um, and yeah, let's have fun. Let's start the show and get into it. So my form of skincare is um, excuse me. My way of owning my glow is my skincare. I absolutely love doing skincare. I love taking care of myself. That is how I like to show my love for myself. Let me turn this off. Also, guys, I'm negative. I don't know what the heck is going on. Who's calling fraud? But this is crazy. I keep hitting the same numbers over and over again. It's going crazy. Yeah, I went negative twice. I was negative yesterday and I'm negative again today. So, anyways, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna move on with the show. So yeah, if you would like to be a guest, please message me or Emoji Day. As I was saying, my form of owning my glow is my skincare. I love taking care of my skin. I love to age gracefully. I like to make sure that nobody really knows how old I am. I like to make sure that I take care of these bags, these crow's feet, the lines, aging. I want to age backwards. Okay, it's Benjamin Button over here. So that is my form of owning my glow. And I like to bring on my guests and ask them what their form of owning their glow is. And so that is what we do here on Own Your Glow. It's just a very high vibrational, high energy, self-love, self-care show. It's a show that I've been running for almost 2 years now. I absolutely love this show. It is my baby. So like I said, keep it cute in the comments, keep it cute in the box, and we'll have a great time. You guys, if I don't greet you each specifically like I normally do, I'm sorry. This is a show. It's being featured. I have a specific amount of time I have to talk. So I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to every single person in the comments. Shout out to every single person that's coming in here, saying hi. Shout out to the gifters at the end of the stream. The number one gifter of the stream gets a shout out. I appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. Thank you so much. So let's get into it. Today's topic, before I bring my guests on, let's talk about what I want to talk about. So my skincare is really, really quick today. I've told you guys I've kind of like started limiting to my skincare a little bit. I used to do a huge thing with my skin on self-care Sundays. And now that it's Own Your Glow, I kind of want to, you know, taper it down a little bit and not do as much. Oh, okay. So today's skincare is going to be really, really quick. I'm going to start off with, I'm not even doing a deep pore cleanser today because I wanted to try out this new skincare product. I went to Lush yesterday and I got some skincare products, so I wanted to try it out. So we're going to go right in with my tea tree oil and vitamin E peel off face mask. Normally I do a deep pore cleanser after my daily facial, which is right now Reshma face wash. It has turmeric and curcumin in it. I love this face wash. It's very gentle. It's also been really good to aiding to like brightening my skin. So it's a really, really, really good face wash. I always give a disclaimer when using turmeric. Make sure when using turmeric, you are aware of whether it's going to tint your skin, because it has a way of tinting skin with the yellow and the turmeric. So be very careful. So I've washed my face. My face is now clean. I'm going to go in with my Australian tea tree oil and vitamin E peel off mask. I love this peel off mask. It's almost empty. It's so good. It leaves my skin it leaves a bare baby skin soft. So it's really, really good. And then after that, I got this new face mask from Lush. It's called Aisha. It's a asparagus kiwi mask. It's to brighten the skin and also firm the skin. I'm super excited to use it. I got it from Lush, so this will not be on my Amazon storefront. Everything else that I do use is on my Amazon storefront. So please, please, please make sure you check it out. Hit me with a favorite. Go to my Instagram. Hit my Instagram with a favorite. You'll see a lot of the products there. Again, no trolling in the comments or you will be removed. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I'll say it 3 times. With that being said, today's topic is on teeth whitening, right? I've noticed, specifically on this app, being a streamer, a lot of you guys put your mouths you put your faces in the screen. And I've noticed a lot of, not very good oral hygiene. So today we're going to be talking about oral hygiene and how to get your teeth white. This is something I struggle with. Yeah, it means 1 year. She's been subscribed to me for 1 year. Hi, welcome. This is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lava. So today we're going to be talking about oral health care. I don't know why my nose is leaking, but this is a little embarrassing. So I love washing my teeth. I love oral health care. Like if it's on my face, it's getting taken care of, okay? Because your face is the first thing that people see when they look at you. So that's why for me, my face is super, super important to take care of, because yeah, people are looking at you. You got to make sure that you are taking care. Please state on how to maintain a pink tongue. Got you. So you have to make sure you take care of yourself, right, visually. So my biggest thing with oral health care is a good toothbrush, right? My toothbrush that I use right now is ProSys Vario Sonic. It's a sonic toothbrush. It's a spinning toothbrush. I love this toothbrush a lot. It's really, really, really good, but I have 2 toothbrushes. I also use I don't really know how to explain this, but I use this kind of toothbrush. It's long and it has like I think medium bristles. So I use this toothbrush when I'm whitening my teeth, and I also use this toothbrush to scrape my tongue. This toothbrush I feel like is better than a tongue scraper. I know that a lot of people use tongue scrapers, but I feel like tongue scraping for me doesn't really work. Again, all of the things that I talk about on my show are things that I use specifically or my guests use that have worked or haven't worked for me. As you can see, I have pretty white teeth. I have a pink tongue. So the things that work for me work pretty well, and I like to talk about them here on my show. So I like to use this brush to scrape my tongue. I also like to use this brush to whiten my teeth. It's worked really, really well, but this is just for regular teeth cleaning, regular toothbrush. It's soft bristles. Actually, I think it's about medium soft too. I don't like going super soft for me personally. I feel hard is too hard, but soft is also too soft. I like to stay right in the middle with the medium strength of the bristles. for me. But dentists recommend, I believe, soft. And if you have any questions, make sure you hit up your dentist, because I am not one. This is just what works for me. So my go-to toothpaste right now is this. Usually I use Arm & Hammer with the baking soda, but lately I've been using Optic White Stain Fighter. It's by Colgate. I love this toothpaste so much. It's amazing. Like, it cleans your teeth so well. I, as a little added razzle dazzle, put a little bit of pure baking soda on top of my toothpaste, just so that it adds a little extra stain fighting agent. Baking soda is amazing for like whitening, brightening, anything like that. So I add a little sprinkle of baking soda on top of my toothpaste, just so it adds an extra whitening effect to my teeth. It has been huge. Another thing that is really, really good for whitening the teeth and making and having really good oral health care is this. I'm not sure if you guys know what this is. Not sure if you know what this is. It's called a water pick, right? I know that they have regular picks, right, with like the little floss on it. I've been informed a few years ago that those are actually really, really bad for your teeth. I'm not sure. I'm not a dentist. If you want to follow up, make sure you follow up with your dentist. But what I do know is that the water pick is one of the best things I ever purchased in regards to water floss. Water pick is the same thing. In regards to whitening and keeping the plaque away. I've struggled most of my adult life with plaque. So it's really important to do certain things, do little things to help fight and keep away plaque and other stains off your teeth. So the water pick has been essential for me. If you've been watching Self-Care Sundays, I actually purchased the water pick and did a live water pick tutorial for the first time on my stream a long time ago. So ever since then, I've definitely gotten better with water picking, and it's so, so awesome. A healthier way to get your teeth whitened without using a lot of products is coconut oil. Coconut oil is called coconut pulling, right? So you put a spoonful of coconut into your mouth and you pull and swish back and forth between your teeth. This is supposed to be really, really, really good. Oh, you came. This is supposed to be really, really, really good for whitening your teeth. It's also a healthy way to whiten your teeth. I am obsessed with coconut pulling, but it's gross. So make sure that you are aware that it's oil, coconut oil in your mouth, and you don't choke or gag or anything like this. But this is such a good way to whiten your teeth and also stay healthy. My go-to, I have two go-tos, and then we'll get into the skincare and I can bring my guests in. My go-to is these Crest wipe strips. I don't even know if I have any more left in here. I don't. So this, as you can see, Waldo, please. This, as you can see, is pretty much done. I am obsessed with these. I feel like these are the best whitening agents out there, but be careful, especially if you have weakened enamel or anything like that. Be careful when you use these kind of things because they can hurt. Like, especially if you have any kind of anything going on in your teeth. Like, be very, very careful. But these are so, so amazing. I love clear white strips. They instantly white your teeth. And if you're someone who drinks wine or coffee, like, definitely go with some kind of whitening agent like Crest white strips. They're so, so good. Another thing that I do is a secret, I have to be very, 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 very careful, is I make a little mixture with baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, right? So I believe it's 2 counts of baking soda, 1 count of hydrogen peroxide, and you make it into a little paste, and that paste can be applied to your teeth. Teeth only. Make sure it doesn't touch your enamel. Make sure it doesn't touch anything else. Teeth only. And you leave it on for maybe a couple minutes. And when I tell you, it is a game changer. Okay. You will thank me later. Your teeth will love you. You will love me. It's a great exchange. You know what I'm saying? So those are my little secrets. Also, before I finish, make sure you invest in a very good mouthwash. I used to be a Listerine addict, okay? Listerine is so bad for you. Okay, please, if you like it, you like it. I'm not a dentist. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But this has changed my life. It has also changed my breath, okay? Because a lot of times you brush your teeth and brushing your teeth is not good enough, okay? You have to make sure you invest in a really good oral rinse, oral mouthwash, something like that that will take and extend your fresh breath for hours, right? So you don't have to feel like you need gum or you need to brush your teeth again. That is where you invest in a really, really, really good mouthwash, okay? So this is the TheraBreath dentist formulated healthy gums oral rinse. It helps fight gingivitis and bad breath, as well as plaque for 24 hours. This has been a game changer. I love this mouthwash. I suggest you get it. I've put it on my Amazon storefront. Game changer. So, with that being said, if you now just joining in, this is Own Your Glow with Tantric Lova. I am Tantric Lova. I'm going to bring my first guest. I believe my guests are here. So, I'm going to bring my first guest to the box, and then I'm going to also start my skincare. I'm going to go in with my first mask. I'm super excited to get to try this new mask. Like I said, I got from Lush. I'm super, super excited. If you guys are here, can you request the box? Let's get into it. So the tools that I will be using, and I didn't talk about it before, is my favorite tools of all time. Where's the other one? It's over here. Yes. So I will be, I typically use my ultrasonic sound scrub. I'm going to take this off for you. I'm not using it today because I didn't do a deep pore cleanser. This, you do need to purchase this. This is a game changer, okay? It goes in and it gets all of that grunge and blackheads, whiteheads, all of that stuff, all of the dead skin. It comes in, it takes all of that off. The ultrasonic sound scrubber is for everybody, men and women. It will really change your health, your skincare game. I also like to use my jade roller to go ahead and push in a lot of that product and make sure it gets all in the skin, as well as my beautiful, amazing gua sha. This is a game changer, okay? You want your skin angled, you want your skin contoured. You see all these contouring lines? You want to get rid of that double chin, the double neck. Okay, this magic baby will do it for you, okay? All right, guys, let me bring my first guest in today. I'm super excited to have him. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday, good morning. How are you?
I couldn't hear you for the first. Okay. Happy Sunday, good morning, good afternoon. Some people, good morning for some people, but everything's good, everything's well. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. How about yourself?
I am feeling blessed and highly favored myself. I love that. I love that you're feeling blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's funny, right before we got to get into it, you was talking about mouthwashes. It's funny, I was using the what it was called? TheraBreath. But I end up staying away from that because I end up going for a different company. So I use something called Tooth and Gum Tonic, which is all natural. It comes with, it's made with like lavender oil, eucalyptus, peppermint oil, all the essential oils mixed into one, and it's more natural. So, and I've noticed
it's even more natural than the TheraBreath, is what you're saying.
It's way more natural, and then I feel like after I use this, it makes my breath just smell good. The mouth, the teeth, everything feels just much better after I'm using it. And
so that's basically like oil pulling in a bottle.
Yeah, basically in a sense, yeah. So
do you feel like okay, so let's get into it. I didn't even have to give you a Kickstarter. You got right into it.
Come on, you already know.
I already know. That's what I want to do on my show. So okay, so let's get into it. Since you did TheraBreath, because that's what I'm on right now, and I just gassed it up. Thanks for that.
sorry about that. It's funny you brought it up because I used to use it.
Right. Okay. Well, I love TheraBreath. Tell me why you love your new tonic, I believe you said, and what are the differences you felt between the TheraBreath and the tonic?
I just feel like this is like, it doesn't feel processed. It's, doesn't have the alcohols in it. It's just feels more natural. You could taste all the different, oils that they use, from peppermint to cinnamon to eucalyptus, lavender. They use all types of stuff, which is like, just makes your breath feel good, smell good, and then after you're done, I feel like it also strengthens things as well too, and it focuses on the gums for gum health as well, which is major. Or with you can have great teeth, but if your gums are not healthy, then your teeth are just gonna fall out. So
I honestly feel like I don't feel any alcohol, and it could just because I came from Listerine to TheraBreath, right? So obviously the amount of alcohol that's in Listerine is definitely not in TheraBreath, but I don't really feel a lot of like, like a lot of like alcohol and TheraBreath. But that's awesome. I mean, so has it whitened your teeth? Like, is there any visible like differences you can see or feel? Or
I just started using it maybe like about 2 weeks ago. So I'm not gonna say I have seen any physical differences, but in terms of just overall feel of my mouth after I'm done brushing my teeth, I feels like it completes the whole process. If you brush your teeth and you have the right mouthwash, it kind of locks everything in, and you feel more complete with it. And it feels like my breath, it lasts longer. So like throughout the day, I could still have these like cinnamon and lavender and eucalyptus, taste in my mouth that lasts and for the whole day for like. So I try to use it like twice a day. But sometimes they recommend just do it once because the oils and stuff like that could be too much on the teeth. But I actually try to do it twice a day, and it's quick. It's like you usually just fill the cap up, you wish it around for 30 seconds. I'm sorry, gargle it, and then that's it. You're done. And then they tell you not to eat anything.
There was a comment in the chat that said you should put it in your water pick, and that might also like so it can get into the gums, into the
really.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a comment so
that's dope. I mean, I could try that.
I might actually try that with my TheraBreath. I'm gonna stick with the TheraBreath until I run out. Screenshot the tonic for me. I'll see if I can get it. Yeah. Like
they also have another company. There's another company called Luminex or Lumino. I don't know if you've heard that company. They do similar thing as this, and you can find it on Amazon as well too.
Nice. I love that. So, well, shout out to a man who takes very good care of his breath and finds it. Like, I love that. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I got my first peel off mask on. It looks crazy. I know. I'm aware. I'm currently drying it so I can peel it off and show you that brand new fresh skin. I have big ova in the box, not the little one. And I'm gonna get into it. Let's get into it. So I love that you take care of your mouth. What else do you like to do to own your glow and show yourself some love?
So yeah, just for owning my glow and self-care, there's two things on my list, and I'll go over both of them briefly. One is going to therapy every week. I feel like men are very shy and very embarrassed when they say going to therapy, but I go to therapy every week because I suffer from anxiety, and very bad depression at times. So, going to therapy, speaking to my therapist, I feel like that's time for me, because people look at it as like, oh, you're just going to try to get guidance and heal yourself. No, that's time for you to kind of self-care for yourself, because therapy also helps align yourself for the week, helps you set goals for the week. She's like my life coach / therapist in a sense. So it gets me aligned for what I need to do, and then it also puts me aligned mentally in terms of like emotional intelligence is really big for me. I read books on emotional intelligence and how you handle emotions, and she helps me with that as well too. And she'll test me during the week. She'll challenge me and push me to a point where sometimes I feel like it's too much, but then we also have a moment of just like we go back and look at it and be like, hey, how did you feel about that? How did you do during that process? And what can you do things better? And these are the suggestions. So I think therapy is one thing that I think everybody should try. It's not for everybody. It's not, but finding the right therapist is key. And I feel like for me, that's how I own my glow. That's one way I own my glow. And then the second.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, my bad. When I get to mental health,
Okay.
My bad.
Listen, you know what? You're not the first person who's come on my show and talked about mental wellness. Like, I think that you said so many good things right now. Let's unpack it really quickly. So you've been going to therapy for how long? And you said you go to therapy to work on your anxiety and your depression. So how long have you been going to therapy?
It's been about to be 3 years now. About to be 3 years, probably maybe 4 actually. Think about now, but yeah.
And for someone who's never actually gone to therapy, tell us what changes you've seen going to therapy for these last 3 years. Besides the things that you said, like physically, why would you suggest that as a Black man, or a Black woman, that I should go to therapy?
It just helps align me in life. Sometimes we have a lot of things going on in life and it overwhelms us, right? We don't celebrate our small wins. We don't celebrate the big wins. We usually are so focused on the present and not worried about, what we did in the past that we accomplished and how we kind of beat ourselves up about where we are in life. But we've accomplished so much in life. I just had a conversation with my friend real quick, and he was like, I'm going through it mentally a lot, but I'm like, bro, you have to look at what you did prior to that. So I feel like that also helped me look at things in more of a positive light. And when I have conversations with people, my therapist always told me to give feed forward. Don't call it feedback because it has a negative connotation. So giving feed forward. So I'm also, with the therapy I go to, I'm also impacting other people's lives as well too. So I feel like overall, just physically, it helped me realign myself on my weight loss journey. Mentally, it helped me realign myself emotionally. Work on my emotional intelligence, be stronger for others as well too. So these are the things I've noticed in the 3 years, and overall, I feel like I've made big strides in my goals in life. So
I
super
love
dope.
that. So you talk about, you guys, if you're not just joining, this is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Love. I got over in the box. Hit him with a favor. You see all of this stuff that he's giving you, jewel after jewel after jewel. Okay, get into it. Make sure you hit him with a favor. Hit me with a favorite. Hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a fave right now. If I did not greet you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. So we're talking mental wellness. We're talking therapy specifically. You said something about emotional intelligence. I love that because just because we grow and become mentally intelligent, right, with work and like and knowledge and empowering ourselves, doesn't necessarily mean that we are emotionally intelligent. How do you feel like your intelligence has grown while going to therapy? Like, what things have you noticed with yourself, like emotionally, that you've grown with?
I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed anymore. Like when it comes to like life challenges, right? We all go through things. Everybody's going through something in life, right? And sometimes when you're going through stuff, other things happen. So like, let's just give examples. Like money's tight financially. You're tight. Things a little tight. Economy is tough. But at the same time, something in your family is going on. And at the same time, one of your friends is going through it, and you want to be supportive for them as well. How do you prioritize that? How do you able to organize that time between each thing emotionally and give that time so you won't be feeling overwhelmed and then get into a state of anxiety or a state of depression because you're taking in all these energies? And how do you convert those energies into positive energies as well too? And that's what I learned through emotional intelligence. It's just being strong and also just being able to I guess you could say like be able to how to navigate it better, like and navigate your emotions a way better as well too. So those are the things I've really learned through my journey in therapy as well.
I love that. Honestly, being overwhelmed is something that I struggle with a lot too,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And for me, how I channel my struggle with being overwhelmed is meditation, right? Like it's huge
Yeah,
for me.
big.
Like you guys know that I've even done meditation streams here on my stream. Like I am huge on meditation. I'm huge on releasing that energy some way, in right, whether it's the
Hmm.
gym, whether it's, whatever it is. So I love that therapy has helped you grow and overcome your like being overwhelmed, because I think as adults, as we get into the adulting world, that
Hmm.
is something that is hit on like
Yeah, 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 for sure.
whether it's through your social platforms, your work, your family,
Hmm.
you're overwhelmed. That's just something that comes with growing up and becoming an adult. So I love that. I love that therapy has helped you in so many different ways.
Hmm.
So now that we've kind of unpacked the therapy, what's the second form of self care that you were talking about?
And this is like therapy to me as well too, is making music. So I'm a producer. I've not to go into accomplishments too much, but I've won two Remy Martin championships with Remy Martin, the liquor company, as a producer, and got signed to So So Def with Jermaine Dupri. And that was a big accomplishment in my life because that kind of is in my journey of therapy. Because when I was in therapy, my mom was sick, and she told me to do that, and that was her last thing she told me to do before she passed, was do that competition because I didn't want to do it anymore, and ended up getting signed to that label. So,
Oh wow!
music is
Congratulations.
really yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. And music is really big for me. Music is what helped me get through taking care of her and other family members as well too, having two monitors. I used to always have two monitors, and I know it sounds stupid, but I used to have one to watch somebody and then one to make music all the time, and music was my escape. So just hearing the beat of a drum or making a melody or just coming up with ideas on my own, I think music is what saved my life in a sense, in terms of not going over the edge with a couple of
That's
things in life. So yeah,
that's
so music
so
is one of them.
deep. I honestly I love that. I've had a few guests on my show come in and talk about the power of music, that
Hmm.
and how it affects them.
Yeah,
So I love that you have such a close connection, and I'm congratulations on being signed to Social Deaf, and also condolences on the loss of your mother.
appreciate it.
Um, how how did you get there? Like, what exactly does music do for your spirit? Like, how does it uplift you in a way? Because I've had certain people come in and say just like the beat can like literally, like the vibration of the beat can like literally like take them from a negative place to a positive place. So for you, what is it? What is something that like music does to you, and why did you dedicate? How why have you dedicated your life to it?
Well, the biggest thing is that music is, it's some way to express myself, creatively, right? Sometimes writing things down in a journal is, a way to express yourself, right? the way I express myself is through my music. So you can hear it through different types of music that I make. Sometimes I make happy music, you know what kind of state of mindset I was in. If I make sad music or dark music, you know where I was mentally when I made that kind of music. So I feel like it expresses myself not when I have to speak, because at one time I was scared to speak about it, right? So my music was kind of speaking to people, right? And now that I have the courage to speak to people, and I could be open like this on a forum with a bunch of people I don't even really I don't even know, you know, music was about other way of talking to people and being creative and escaping and letting out pain, hurt, even expressing happiness through music was, you know, a way that that music helped me through my journey.
I love that. I love that. I love that you have used music to as a form of therapy, and that it helps. I didn't even know, because you have such a charismatic personality. I had no idea that you struggle with speaking, to be honest, or or at one point that you did. That's awesome that music has been able to work for you in that way. So what other forms of self-care do you have?
I mean, those are the major two ones for me. I mean, outside of that, basketball used to be one thing for me as well. But I stopped playing basketball due to health concerns and stuff like that. But you know, that was one thing that when I was taken away from me, it hurt me a lot. And I think that's where music kind of took its place. And then the last thing, you know, before we wrap that part up is video, doing being content creating. I know you probably notice on my Instagram that I do overthinking and stuff like that. I like to be creative. I sometimes shoot video just of me looking at something and staring at something and trying different styles and different angles, different lighting. Um, that's something I'm really deep into too. Is it just expressing myself through video and not even saying something in a video. Like I shot a video of me staring at something one time, and somebody told me like I see the pain in your eyes, and I was like, hey, you caught on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very subliminal in what I do, but then also I try to be almost a spokesperson for mental health and therapy and being aware of that as well too. So video is something I'm picking up right now. That's really and being a videographer is something that's really picking up for me as well as for therapy purposes.
I love that. It's so funny. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with Tantric. I have Ova in the box, and we are talking all things high vibrational. I love that you said that, because honestly, I love making content. Like, it's not even just like, oh, I'm a content creator, I want to make content, but like, I love making content. I love like producing. Like, I love, like, putting it together and then seeing the thing, especially when it's a hard like video. Like, I have a few videos where I have to do clothes and transitions and stuff like that. So just kind of like putting it all together and seeing the finished product, and that it like gives you such, I don't know, a feeling of accomplishment in a way. Yeah, so it's really, and then so it's funny because people are like, well, you don't get a lot of likes. It's not about the likes. It's not about the anything. It's just about the fact that I did it and I completed it, and it just feels so good.
Yeah, it's an accomplishment. You're like, damn, you look at something in pieces, and then when you put it all together and then present it to the world, you feel accomplished. You know, and it could be from, like you said, doing clothes, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, like when people do clothes stuff, that could express yourself, like what you're going through, because if you wear darker clothes, you're probably going through a dark state of time. If you wear brighter clothes, you're more happy. Like everything has an undertone of some type of mental awareness. So that's want to keep let people be aware of that as well too. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with Tantric Love. I've got Ova in the box. Hit him with a fave. Add him on Instagram. Go check out his content. It's super lit. I really, really, really like it. He puts his music out there. He puts his overthinking out there. It's so good. While you're at it, hit me with a fave. Hit my Instagram with a fave. All the products you see, except the ones I bought from Lush today, you can find on my Instagram, on my Amazon storefront. I shout out to everyone who supports me. I see you guys purchasing. I see you guys showing love. Thank you so much. I love when you guys hit me up with questions and comments about self-care and skincare and things like that. So shout out to y'all for being here. Shout out to everyone that's in the comments, all the gifts. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for being here today. So we talked mouthwash. we talked mental wellness. We talked emotional intelligence, music, basketball. What else? Is there anything else you want to tell us before I let you go, or is there anything that you got going on? I know that you don't really stream on this platform, but you do stream on Tag. I do stream on Tag, but last thing I want to say is that we're all on these streaming platforms, and I know we come here to entertain and have fun and stuff like that. But one thing you want to take away from the streaming platforms, and if you always have time in your stream, I know people stream for 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Maybe taking 15 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes to just speak about mental health is always dope to have in your stream. So it's not, always about trolling and being negative and arguing with each other, but also having that moment of just maturity and having that moment of just just being aware about mental health and talking about it and being open about it with your people, because a lot of these people follow you, so why not open up to them and show them who you truly are? It's super dope, and people appreciate that. So that's the last thing I got to say before I get out here.
You are so right, and honestly, I don't typically talk about mental wellness, but I am, I have noticed that there is a lot of autistic people on this app, so I definitely try to be at least kind, right? And
yeah, for sure.
Definitely do like a check-in, a mental check-in, for sure in my stream, because like you said, especially having a platform like this, it's really important to make sure that you let people know that you care and that you are aware of their disappearances when they do disappear. So that's definitely something I like to make sure that I keep up with, especially with the people that do come to my stream often. I love that. Ova, thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
I'm so happy that you accepted to be on my show. I know you're a really good man. You want to tell us about tags before you go?
Yeah, just follow me on tags, Ova TV or Ova. You can type in OVA, you find me. I'm over there doing streams, weekly, during usually late afternoon to evening. So if you want to stop by, say what's up, show love, or just want to talk, I'm all for it. And also Overlord, OVA LORD 516 is my Instagram. I don't have it pinned here for some reason. I don't know, keeps switching it, but OVA LORD 516. I also have a show called Overlord Radio, which is super dope for producers, by producers, where we critique music, artists, producers, and it's been blown up. We just actually hit 10K today in about a month, so it's super awesome. And we're just trying to do things and trying to level up. And I'm always big on mental health awareness, and I have actually a mental health documentary coming out soon, so I've been working on that, and just want to be an advocate for that. So I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Tantra, great show. I think everybody should do this show and express themselves. So thank you. I appreciate the time and appreciate the opportunity.
We love a booked and busy man. Thank you for fitting me in your schedule. I appreciate you so much for being here, Ova, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. You guys don't forget to hit him with a fave before he leaves. And follow all his, and shout out to 10K. I know when I hit 10K on Instagram, I was y'all don't understand how hard it is to get these faves and these follows, okay?
Yeah, so
make sure you hit him with a fave. Congratulations, Ova. I'm so proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe, and y'all stay blessed.
Yes, thank you. Yay, I love that, you guys. What am I doing? I'm doing my second and last face mask. I got it from Lush yesterday. It is the face mask Aisha, and it has asparagus and kiwi and I guess some earth in it. It's supposed to firm my skin as well as brighten it at the same time. I'm super excited. This is the first time I'm going to be using it, so hopefully it says and does everything it's supposed to. We'll see, and I'm excited. Hopefully it works and I can use it again. Let's see if my second, she's here. Welcome my second guest, Barati. Happy Sunday. Oh, these beautiful black glowing skins in my box. Big Black History Month. I'm so happy you were able to be here. Thank you so much for being here on Own Your Glow. So I know you're a little nervous, but we're going to get into it, baby. No, don't be nervous. I got you. Okay. So tell me, Brady, what do you do? What do you like to do to own your glow?
First off, I want to say thank you to Ova because he kind of motivated me to want to do music again. Oh, wow. So thank you. No. But for me,
you do it, Ova. I love that.
But I'm going to take a pause on that. I'd rather just be a poet than anything else.
Okay.
But so for me, like I told you, I was pretty basic. I don't really do like a lot of makeup and everything like that because my skin is sensitive. Okay. But y'all were talking about brushing your teeth and stuff and the type of products that you use. Okay. Well, for me, I'm a little rough around the edges, okay? I like to use the Twin Lotus charcoal toothpaste.
Okay.
And then the activated charcoal powder after that. But so like my routine would be floss first, peroxide, then scrub my tongue with the scrub brush.
Okay.
It's actually Bratty Nick, not Pacific.
Peroxide? Whoa. Okay, hold on. Hydrogen peroxide?
Yes.
Okay, so I actually had, let's get into that.
I don't do it all the time.
Let's get into that real quick. Okay, I actually had a friend who lived and died by peroxide. Like she used to tell me too, like like she actually does a peroxide rinse after her like her oral health care. So tell me exactly what that looks like for you. So you floss, water floss or regular floss?
Regular floss.
Okay, so you regular floss, and then you do a hydrogen peroxide rinse. So you rinse your mouth with hydrogen peroxide. And why do you do that?
To make sure I kill all the organisms that's not supposed to be in there.
Okay.
You have a lot of germs and stuff that stay on your tongue.
Okay.
So when you see it bubbling up and stuff, you just scrape it with your tongue brush.
Okay. So you rinse the hydrogen peroxide for how long?
Maybe like 30 seconds, not long.
Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, and then
it can be harmful.
So I was gonna say, be careful with that hydrogen peroxide. I told her
so that's why we do it like twice a week.
So. Okay, so that's a good disclaimer. So she only does it twice a week. So you rinse with hydrogen peroxide, and the hydrogen peroxide picks up all of the stuff that's not supposed to be in your mouth, with the bubbling, as you said, and then you then take your tongue scraper and go in and get all that nastiness out. Okay. Yeah.
And then I go behind it with the Twin Lotus charcoal toothpaste.
So how do you like charcoal? I tried charcoal for a while. I felt like it was attacking my enamel and my teeth were getting really sensitive. What is your experience?
But I was warned by my dentist to not use the activated charcoal more than twice a week. So, so I was told that I can use the regular charcoal toothpaste as much as I wanted to, but the activated charcoal actually breaks down the enamel.
Yes. And I was having issues with that, so I actually had to stop using charcoal altogether because I don't like sensitive teeth, like drinking water or something cold, and I didn't like that at all. So I definitely stopped that. That's cool. So how often do you? So I'm assuming you tongue scrape every day, or is that only 2 times a week? Okay, cool.
I tongue scrape, but I don't use the peroxide every day.
Okay. I love that. I love that.
I think fresh breath is like the most important thing for me.
Yes.
I don't like talking to people with stinking breath. I'm sorry.
Yes. The way I see some of these streamers in the screen with their white tongues and yellow teeth, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm on this side of the phone.
So fresh breath is imperative. Okay.
I love that. Okay, so now that we've talked about your oral health care, so tell me how else you like to own your glow. You said something about being a poet.
All right, so I do have a music background, but I was originally a poet before anything else. But so for me, that would be like my main outlet for any type of mental health, emotional health, or owning my glow. When I am down, or if I'm feeling in a little I go back to my roots, which is writing poetry.
I love that.
Like words of affirmation, just constantly reminding myself of my value. And so that's what I do.
If you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I'm your host. I have Braddy in the box, currently known as Pacific, and she's sharing all things that she likes to do to own her glow. Poetry, I love poetry. I wish you told me because I want to hear something. Maybe? No?
I can.
You can? Oh my gosh, yes. Please grace us with a little poetry, please.
It's called Judgment Day. Okay. Everyone admires my smile. I'm as happy as can be. Am I? Or is this what I allow you to see? See, what you don't know is that I'm drowning in loneliness, submerged in solitude, and I'm stripped from all vestures lying cold and anew because of you, who refuse to get to know me, misjudge me from what people tell you about me. Stop being blinded by the lies, open both of your eyes. My heart I had to hide because within you I couldn't confide. See, what you fail to realize is where my pain really lies. I'm sick and tired of all the lies and all my heartfelt cries. You know, the blackest blue, a hurricane sky, a redemption so red of blood festering lies. Ridiculed rivers and the lies my cry. If my heart stopped beating, then the time would still fly. See, I was whipped, raped, molded, and smacked. I had gore racing down my entire back. You wouldn't understand, not even half of me. Constantly trying to get over my past, afraid to let you know what I was going through. If you was in my shoes, then what would you do? Would you shy away or be afraid of what people say? Or be thankful for what happened because you wouldn't be who you are today? See, I know I'm a strong-minded soldier, pasted together with pure love, and only one can judge me, and that's him above. And if you can't build from weakness, then you have nothing at all. That's why I refuse to lose and I refuse to fall. Show me, tell me, make me understand the real damn reason why you hate this young black woman. You know, love is an aversion one sure to miss. Can someone symbolically analyze this confusion, this anger, this cry inside of me? I gave my all. How could this be? You know, I just turned 40. I still got my whole life ahead of me. I got a new style, a new walks. My steps will never come to a halt. But if it takes this new life of mine to make you see life's not a game, I give you permission to watch me die while I sign my soul away. And if you still can't feel what I got to say, then what more can I say? Because you already judged me anyway.
I need to see everybody. Comments.
I'm sorry.
That was so amazing. That was so amazing. What? I thought you was gonna do apples is red as roses are red as. That's what I thought you was coming with. Like that is my poetry. My goodness. That was incredible. That was so powerful. I can totally see how that can uplift you. What? That's incredible. Wow. You are really, really talented. I love that for you. I can't even imagine what your music is like. I'm sure it's just as good. That's so dope. You guys, if you're not just joining in, this is On Your Glow with me, Tedrick Lover. I was just moved. Okay, this woman is a doctor right here. She moved me. Shout out to Brady. If you have not favored her, why not? Hit her with a favorite right now. Make sure you hit over with a favorite. And the other two gifters on the top 3 with a favorite now. If I have not said hi to you, welcome. Thank you for being here. Well, tell me, okay? After that, like I'm speechless. I'm speaking, but I'm speechless. So what does that do for you? Like how do you feel? Like when you make art like that, like what does it do for you?
I feel like I allow people into my circle to understand what I've been through and how I am as a person. Because not everybody can do stuff like that. And a lot of people are guarded. For me, I'm very open about who I am. So I allow you to come into my circle and to understand me. Because the last thing I want is for you to judge me in any type of way.
I love that.
So for me, I like to write and make music for people who are afraid to talk about things, sensitive subjects. I'm just unashamed, unapologetically ashamed, unashamed. Sorry.
Beautifully unapologetic. Okay, that was so beautiful. Like seriously, you are very talented. And I thank you so much for sharing that spontaneously. I know that sometimes putting people on the spot is not something that they really like. So I appreciate that. I do. I really appreciate you sharing that. It was very beautiful. So we've talked about oral health care. We've talked about poetry. Give me something else that you like to do to show yourself some love.
I do have to touch on mental and emotional health like he did. So for me, I do have a background in military. I'm retired military. So of course, with that, it comes with like the PTSD, anxiety, and depression. So again, I do talk to a specialist as well, just to keep myself balanced. So shout out to is it Ova? For that one. I do connect with you on that. But for me, I also like to talk to other people, to see, to find people that you relate with and see how much you can help other people. Because so for me, I'm very selfless. I like to make myself available to people and, just give them a platform or just, my ear or some type of advice. Again, I'm not no mental health specialist, but just the fact that you're giving your time and your patience to other people, it makes me feel good. So I wanted to start Mental Health Mondays. I call it M&M. I mean, you don't have to specifically talk about your mental health. You could just box up and talk about things that's on your mind. You don't have to be too specific. You can be vague. Just allowing yourself to release those type of tensions and stuff. And somebody that's giving you an ear. I think that'll be really great. Thank you for the heart, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, mental health Mondays sounds really, really dope. it's nice when people can come on here and do content that is kind of meaningful, right? And allows for people to just really be human, where it can be really negative, especially on this platform. So I love when content creators and streamers decide that they want to like use their content for something positive. It's such a nice, like, heartwarming, thing when you do stuff like that. So shout out to that. I love that for you. So you guys, if you're now just joining, this is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I got Bratty in the box. Hit her with a favorite, okay? You've seen all of the talent. You've seen all of the content. All right, what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit me with a favorite too as you're doing that. And hit the top 3 gifters also with a favorite. You guys, shout out to all of the gifts. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you so much for all the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like to be a guest here on Your Glow, make sure you message me. You message Jazzy Got Options or Emoji J. Any platforms we can hear more of your poetry music. Oh, so they have a question for you. Is there a place where you post and or perform your poetry?
Honestly, I haven't posted anything recent. I mean, I do have a few on my Instagram, but as far as music and everything like that, I took it down because I decided not to do music anymore. So
just because you're not doing it anymore doesn't mean you shouldn't share what you've done.
True. But for me, I know if I hear it, I'm going to want to do more. So I was like, okay, take it down. You ain't got to do it no more. But so for me, I just like to write. But I will be adding more in the near future. It's just one of those things where I got to motivate myself to get back into it.
I love that. I love that. So tell us, before I let you go, what goes on? I'm favoriting you. What do you do over in your stream? Obviously, we know about Mental Health Mondays. What else do you got going on, or do you have anything coming up?
I'm just really goofy. I like to have like good vibe streams. Again, I was trying to do the Mental Health Mondays. I don't want to, as professional as possible and respectful as possible. I do talk about BDSM and the lifestyle and stuff like that, but on the mature side, not just about anything. It's more educational than anything else. And then also, I am a pastry chef, so I am going to start doing my pastries on stream again. So
nice. I love that. BDSM tutorials. Okay, interesting.
Not really tutorials. It's just more of educational conversations. That's it.
Okay. All right. I'm
definitely
going to be. When are these conversations happening?
Oh my God. Sorry.
Have a pastry recipe book is crazy. When do these BDSM streams happen?
Of course, it's when the sun goes down.
I'm gonna make sure to look for you when the sun goes down. You guys, This is On Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I got Bratty in the box. Bratty, this has been so beautiful. Thank you so much. I told you didn't have to be shy, girl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so nervous.
I told you this was gonna be a good time. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I've loved your energy. Thank you for sharing all of your self-care and self-love go-tos. Thank you for sharing that beautiful, beautiful poem. You guys, if you have not hit her with a fave, you're slacking and you're sleeping, because obviously, what else do you need? She talks BDSM.
You need those faves. I'm trying to go for top badge, okay?
Oh yeah, hit her with a fave. She's trying to be top badge, okay? She needs those 5K. Hit her with a fave right now. Okay. The poem should have gotten you already. First of all, the face should have gotten you. The face didn't get you. The poetry should have gotten you. Okay.
No, you have a beautiful face. That doesn't mean your personality is great. That personality can kill everything.
Well, the beauty goes from inside out because we see it. All right. And I appreciate you for sharing that glow with us today. Thank you so much for being here. I know you were nervous, but you did amazing. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I appreciate you for real. Yes. Hit her with a fave before she leaves, guys. Oh my goodness, today's show was so amazing. Shout out to my 2 beautiful Black streamers and friends for being here. Shout out to, I wanted to do a all Black feature for Black History Month this month. So I wanted to feature a lot of the Black streamers on this platform. And I'm so happy that I was able to accomplish that. That was my goal. And I'm happy I was able to accomplish my goal this month, because I think that it's really important to highlight all streamers, but obviously during Black History Month to specifically highlight Black streamers. I appreciate all the beautiful streamers that were able to be here this month and specifically today. Please hit them with a favorite before they head out. Shout out to, oh my goodness, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to all of the comments. Shout out to you guys in the comments. You guys were amazing today. Shout out to the gifters, all the beautiful gifts. Shout out to the top 3 gifters of the stream. We have Ova, we have AJ, and Kay. Please hit them with a favorite. You guys, again, if you would like to be a guest on my show, definitely send me a message. Send Jazzy Got Options a message, or Emoji J. We would love to have you on my show. As you can see, Self-Care Sundays, Own Your Glow. It's for both men and women. It's really, really important, especially for men, to come be on the show and talk about how they like to show themselves some love and some care, because I feel like as a whole, men don't typically do that. They don't take the time to do that. And, and it's really important. And I love when I have men come on the show and specifically talk about men things, because I think that it's really important. And, ignorance is not bliss. Knowledge is power. So make sure that you take the time today, or at least once a week, once a month, as much as you can, to love on yourself, to care for yourself. It's really, really important, guys, because if you don't love yourself, who will? Right? So it's really important that we take the time to love ourselves, make sure that we are okay, check in with ourselves before we allow anyone else to check in with us. Because like I said, you are your number one supporter and your number one love. Make sure that you do that today and you own your glow. And as you can see, I'm owning mine. I'm super excited to see what my face is going to look like once this mask comes all the way off. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next week, 3 p.m. Eastern, here on Own Your Glow. You guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Bye.